Ben Chapman here with NumotGaming.com, here to play some ranked Eternal with a Knucklebones deck. So, um, when you play Knucklebones, it then transforms the remaining cards in your deck into random cards, and then you draw an extra card every turn. Um, so, assuming Knucklebones doesn't get destroyed somehow, you're likely to bury your opponent in card advantage, even if the cards you get are kind of random. Uh, there's way more non-power cards than there are power cards, so you're not likely to draw too many sigils or anything like that. You're pretty much just gonna draw like units or spells or weapons. Um, I've found in practicing with this deck that when you resolve Knucklebones, you almost always win. So this deck is geared to make that happen as often as possible. So we start with 4 Celestial Omen, so this is like a very common play pattern of turn 6 Omen, turns to find Knucklebones, turn 7 play Knucklebones, and if you can then survive to draw the cards with Knucklebones, you'll end up winning. So that's the general rule of thumb. I've got a couple of sort of a basic Primal Justice, a Huru Control Shell, though obviously I'm splashing fire for Knucklebones, and while I'm splashing fire, you may as well play Torch. This is what key card to help you survive the early game while you get the Omens package online. I'm playing sort of a lot of power sources, only 25 power cards, but 4 Seek Power, 4 Roland's Favor, 4 Island's Favor. The Island's Favor in particular is really nice in this because it protects the Knucklebones from removal. So if you can play this at some point and then play the Knucklebones and the opponent hasn't interacted with you, then you have an extra layer of protection for the Knucklebones. A couple new cards to point out. Trailblaze. This is a key card in the deck. It really helps you get the pieces that you need in the early game, and Kothon is just a great sort of defensive card that also has other applications. If you happen not to draw your Omen, you can ultimate the Kothon to help buy you more time. Valkyrie Enforcer plays a similar role to like shut off a threat and be a nice blocker. I'm mixing up 2 Vanquish and 2 Island's Choice. I think Island's Choice gives enough flexibility that it's worth playing over just extra Vanquishes. Everything else, I think, is fairly straightforward. The fun part is really when you land the Knucklebones, and then you can see how the game goes from there. Like I said, most of the time, I think you end up winning. I don't think I've lost with the Knucklebones in play yet with this deck, so let's play some games. You can see what happens. So this hand is like semi-functional, but I think I want a little more interaction than just a torch. I mean, you could definitely keep this, but I think having 2 Omens is kind of bad. So let's throw that back. Alright, pretty unusual to draw the Knucklebones naturally. What's cool about that is any Celestial Omens we draw before we play the Knucklebones end up being pretty cool, because then you can search your deck, which is all new cards. So it's a bit of a time crunch, because if you see early on a card that you want, but you want to look at the rest of the options, you may not have enough time to go back to it. So it can be, you have to go pretty quick when you resolve a Celestial Omen with a Knucklebones out. So I think I'm going to want to just play this because I want to make sure I'm able to play the Enforcer on 3. Alright, that's fine. So they might be thinking we're like a relic weapon focused deck and killing that armor being really important, but in reality we don't care all that much. I think I will just play the Enforcer as like a speed bump, and let us have a high life total going into our Knucklebones turn, ideally. We are 1 power away, which we just hit, so let's play this, and I think it just we'll end up playing 2 Trailblazes. We just need to find like maybe a harsh rule. We don't need anything in particular. We're gonna be able to land this Knucklebones. Like this is fine, but I don't think we need to worry about killing this thing. Do we want Kothon? I think they have harsh rule. I'm actually not even sure what we want. I think I will keep it possibly as a post Knucklebones move. But I think I will just attack and play both of these.
Tell me, what do you see?
Winds protect me.
Not too sure what they're up to. Could be just another Desert Marshal. Yeah, it's fine.
You can escape me.
Sometimes this deck can win off the back of these units and not even worry about the Knucklebones, but wow, this is a bizarre thing. I'll just hang back and block everything if I get the option. Alright, we'll just slam Knucklebones and pass the turn. Let Knucklebones do the work. Okay, that's a little scary. So they have their own sort of Knucklebones, but they have a bunch of power cards in their deck, and whoa, that's pretty unusual. Alright, so we have enough to kill this, assuming they don't have Protect, so we're going to go for it.
Release the storm.
Alright. This could be useful. Alright, that's pretty threatening. Let's draw 3 or draw 2. See if we can find some kind of flying answer. Okay, there's an answer. I'm happy enough just doing that. Of course, they may have something. Maybe they have Stand Together. No, another Desert Marshal. That's pretty unlucky. So, this could be a loss if we don't find anything to stop flyers. This will buy us a little time.
I bring you aid.
Alright, that's not all that good. Alright. We could go for some kind of aggressive plan with, like, these. Ooh, maybe I should have thought about playing this before the power. Let's
Step back.
return that. I think we want to get... So this was a mistake. Yeah, I did not play this turn well. It's kind of difficult to craft your turns when you're having a bunch of random cards. Though, keep note, premium Knucklebones yields all premium new cards, which is sweet. So, I kind of hope they attack with these so that I can get extra bodies. Alright, it's kind of bad for us.
I bring you aid.
Alright, those are some good draws. So let's obliterate that.
You aren't welcome here.
I think we're gonna win this on the back of like these. We can do all 3 of these. That should be more than enough. And I think we're gonna daze something. It's actually ideal. I think we take that. Alright, so we'll daze this.
End of the road, friend.
That should be game. Let's... Yep. I was a little nervous, but Knucklebones pulled us through. So that was just like a really slow draw from the Combri deck. Maybe if they put more pressure on us, it would have been harder, but... There we go. So, assume this deck does pretty well against other controlling decks and other sort of mid-range decks, as harsh rule decks tend to do. The question is, can you survive against the hyper-aggressive decks? And that's a valid question. I might not be able to. Do have a lot of things I'm doing in the early game, but may not be enough against some of the Skycrag decks. But those have been a little less popular, surprising to me. I hit Masters very easily, just jamming a Skycrag rally deck, and you know, not much opposition really. It was pretty straightforward. So I think if you're trying to just hit Masters, definitely do that. But once you're in it, maybe this deck is a little more fun. Alright, this is a keeper.
Tell me, what do you see?
It's written right here.
This looks like maybe some sort of dark Combri mid-range, which I think we're pretty good against. I think we definitely want to just play a Roland's favor here. A couple reasons. One, we definitely want to get to 4, and getting the armor for the Runehammer next turn could be really, really good. Though it's entirely possible they slam a Titan here, which would be problematic. Alright. I think I will just go ahead and use this. Take advantage of the armor. Next turn we could possibly play Roland's favor to get more armor if we need it. Downside is they kind of know it's here and what's coming, but that's alright. Let's start with a Trailblaze. I think we want just another power. We want to make sure we get that online. We need to make sure we get to 7.
Think you can escape?
Yeah, that's alright. So we could like torch and hit face. That might be worth doing. We could omen up Knucklebones and hope to draw power. A lot of options here. What are they doing? They're not really doing anything. I'm just gonna kill the 2-1. I don't care that much about retaining the weapon. I'm just gonna omen up the Knucklebones, I think. It's a little risky. Like, they could have like a burglar or whatever. The thing that can like make someone discard a relic. That would be just a game-winning play if they had that, if we didn't draw the power. We could just pick up like Staff of Stories. Maybe I'll just do that. It's kind of like a Knucklebones. Sure. think we're like planning to double torch that. Let's preserve the harsh roll for a little while. Alright, now we're in good shape to just slam Knucklebone. Go find Knucklebones after we kill this thing. I do respect the premium Martial Ironthorn. Sweet looking card. Alright, Macto. Oh, we just naturally drew it. Nice. So now we're gonna get to see a post Knucklebones Celestial Omen, which is awesome. The question is, do we want a harsh roll to protect our staff? The other option is like playing and activating this, but I have a feeling their hand is filled with removal because like they just haven't been doing very much. Tough choices here. I mean, we're gonna have Knucklebones. I could just give up on the staff. Like this harsh roll could be important later. We could just play an ultimate and like we'll likely get a chump block off. Let's try that. I think they have a lot of removal, but they might not have two.
My friend.
It could be like a martial and then removal on the flying part, something like that. Yeah,
Think you can escape me?
it's kind of annoying. It's not that bad though. Like, are they really gonna want to spend removal on a 2/3? Wonder what that is. Must be like find the way. Echo. Okay. That's annoying, but we retain our 4/4, which could be a thing down the road. Yeah, so it was find the way. So I don't think they have all that much. Alright, let's just slam Knucklebones. And then we can tutor up something awesome. Alright, maybe we'll have to harsh roll first. Depending what we draw. Ooh, Young Gun. Yeah, I do like silencing Macto. Just harsh rolling here. Wow, really? Protect? That's so stupid. Oh my god. And it gets Aegis. That's so annoying. I was trying to do it. Another reason I wanted to slam it there was stand together. Didn't want them to get to 3 power, but they had to protect, so I guess it's pretty good for them. Ooh, that could be good. Felon Cauldron. Alright, let's see what we got. Roland's Fist. Roland himself could be good. Interesting. Don't think that is happening. That's awful. Wow. Not a ton of good stuff here, to be honest. The dragon might be a thing. I might just grab the Goliath for a future turn. This Cauldron might be important. Because I don't think what we have in here is necessarily going to get the job done. Yeah, this is really bad. What I might do is Goliath and then transform this, just because... Wow. Yeah, we might just lose now. Bleh. Is this gonna do anything? Probably not with a 6/6 lifesteal. Like, we need to kill all three of these with this. Not sure how that's gonna happen. That's just really bad. So I think we definitely can't beat Macto, so let's transform it into something we can beat. Yeah, that's doable. So we need to like draw a harsh rule off of our Feln Cauldron. Yeah, this is rough. Ooh, that is a delight. I don't think we need the Cobalt Ring. Let's throw the manacles on. So this is great. So now that we effectively killed that Seraph. Question is, do we want to like block this thing? Maybe.
Think you
All right.
can escape me?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we can't just take all this damage. Alright. What's our thing? Yeah, it's at 3. I think we need to play both of these. Oh, good, they don't have stand together. Ugh, another Magda. Is it a Valkyrie? It is. Get silenced. Nice, they don't have anything? That's so good for us. Do we attack? I think we do. Because we'll happily trade this for the Macto and take 2. Oh, that's bad. At least we attacked. I think we would have gotten nothing otherwise. Alright, we're gonna get the Cauldron spells this turn. Let's just pitch that. Ooh, those are some good spells. I have to play a little carefully because I think they have Harsh Rule. So, ooh, getting back that Lava Blood could be huge, or a Kothon. Let's Parliament to put some pressure on, because I think the Grasping will be better post Harsh Rule than the Parliament. Okay, they have their own Parliament. Nice. this doesn't do anything. Great. So if we put a dagger on this, that's pretty strong. If we attack, we can finish it off with extract. Let's see what happens when we do this. I have a feeling they're gonna probably try to harsh roll after this attack. They can't really let us hit them with this. Okay. Let's... that's not really gonna stop it. Yeah, it's fine. So that's not going to do anything because we can't get through the Seraph. Let's grasp something. Oh, we can just kill them with the Goliath, sure. So it usually takes some navigation with the Knucklebones to make your way through, but as you see, it can be pretty hard to lose. That was tricky. They had a lot of stuff that was tough to deal with. That ripping that dragon was really important. Maybe I should have known to get the dragon, because that would be my only way to stop two things, rather than get that lava blood. That probably would have been smarter. Yeah, I think we want to keep this. Has everything we need to survive the early game. Well, it'll help us in the mid game, not really the early game. There's some conflict between these two, but I'm only playing 2 rune hammers. This could be an armory matchup, which I think is okay. The problem is Akaria can be hard to deal with. Yeah. And actually, we're not that well set up to beat relic weapons either, so maybe this is just a bad matchup. Yeah. It'll be interesting. I'm not sure. Make our harsh rules are bad, pretty much. But hopefully we get to Knucklebones soon enough. There we go.
Winds protect me.
Tell me, what do you see?
I don't really want to just jam a rune hammer. Like, we want to use our rune hammer to kill their relic weapon. Yeah. Wow, we could even... I'm gonna go for it. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was thinking about that, right? I was thinking maybe I could attack with the staff, but I can't, so I'm just gonna have to do this. Doesn't really matter what we grab there. So they have any number of weapons that ruin this, yeah. So we're kind of in a bad-ish spot. So we could go for Omen and hope to draw the power to play Knucklebones, or we could just play these two. Like, then we'll certainly have a way to kill this. But let's make them have it.
Winds protect me.
They could very easily just torch or whatever. Nope. Alright, we got the weapon out. That's kind of what I was hoping for. That's bad. So that's a Karya, most definitely. Which we cannot beat very easily. There are somewhat good ways to play and ultimate this, but we can't do that. Let's just hope they didn't get it. They most definitely did. Oh, okay. If they're not going to do anything. Or maybe they... Oh, they didn't have 7. Okay.
State your purpose.
Okay. Interesting. That's not really going to do anything here. So this can target a Karya, then we can silence a Karya. That's not the worst. I'll just play those out. Don't think they're gonna survive, but yeah.
Rise up or be cut down.
I'm curious which one they'll take out. Okay. So we just need to... Ooh, that's cute. We're not gonna get there on that. So we'll just... silence that. And hope that whatever thing they got is ideally not a relic weapon. Oh god. They're just gonna find it. I'm just gonna chump it. Let's hope we hit something good there. Ooh. That counts. So I think I'm just gonna play the defender. Like the harsh rule's not gonna get much better, but if they got a relic weapon, yeah, this kind of stinks. We can't really play two things. This will hold everything back. Assuming they can't remove it.
Stay forever.
Of course, they had triple slay, which is annoying. And we're dead. Yeah. Why is it this fast? Even though I wouldn't do anything there. Yeah, I don't think this is a great matchup just because how tough a Karya is to beat. I mean, that game may have been winnable if we Wrath there. I was concerned about Wrathing because, like, we Harsh Rule, they could just slam a Karya buffed relic weapon and just kill us pretty easily or put us under insane pressure. So I was trying to, like, stabilize the board in other ways if possible, but they had triple slay, so that made it hard. Yeah, I think we need to keep this. We can like start with this and then seek power into Torch. Maybe they'll play a deck Lightning Storm's good against. Ooh, looks like they are. Slow start for them. They're probably just playing Burn. Okay. Don't think it matters what we pick up here. We've got so many duels. So they have a torch, it looks like. Nah, almost certain there's nothing else they could have, really. Temper, but people don't really play that. So our Kothon is sort of forfeit here, unless we wait until we have 8 power. Yawn. They must be doing something else. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we get.
End of the road, friend.
The old turn 4 Bandit Queen. Like, we're not that far away from 8. May as well just wait, because I know they have a torch.
Stone Scar isn't a place for the weak-hearted.
It's kind of annoying. There was an argument there to like take the hit and then Lightning Storm the Bandit Queens just for this particular card. But we're at 25. I think we can take the hit and then just get Knucklebones, hopefully survive. Alright, that's very bad for us.
Friend.
It's a lot, so it's Burn Queen deck. Ooh, that was good. Nice draw. Imagine their hand is just stacked with, it has at least one torch and probably just a couple other burn spells. Which I think our 16 health will be enough to let us survive. There we go. It's FaceTime. So we're dead to like Fire Blast if we don't draw something, which we did not.
Tell me, what do you see?
My friend.
They have another torch. So they have another torch and obliterate. This could be what's happening here. Yeah. So we have to just hope they don't have another obliterate or fire blast, flame blast. Ooh, they don't. Nice. Ooh. I think we want to excavate Omen.
The foul show no mercy.
See if we can find some sort of life gain. Alright, so we just have to dodge in one of the big burn spells. Let's see if we can find anything to help us survive. Protect, might want to grab that. the favor does a similar thing. Ooh, Harbinger is nice. But I want to grab the favor. I guess protect would have just been better.
Winds protect me.
So now we got lethal. Ooh, that is close, but we'll just torch it. Wow, we cannot advance nor fall from 68th place. Alright, so let's play one more. I think so far it's been pretty good showing. We've lost one game. Not paying that close attention to what's happening, but yeah, I think we keep this. Has some tools to help us survive. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we go for. Do I really care about this? Not really. I'll just draw cards. Just want to make sure we hit our drops. Looks like we will not have trouble doing that. We could silence this. Maybe just to use our cards we'll do that. Because we're going to get tied up pretty soon. They either chose not to torch or didn't have it. I think they had it
Safe
though.
travels, friend.
Again, just because I think
What do you see?
we're going to be completely tied up with doing things, may as well just play our card. Like, if they torch this, it means we get to keep this one to block. So we just are hoping to draw one more power card so that we can Knucklebones, and then we'll have an Omens with the Knucklebones out there. Seems like they have another torch. Alright, so that's pretty good for us. Wonder what they're holding back on the torch for. Maybe they're just trying to pick off a Kothon.
The praxis awakens.
Sure. We could, like, find a Harshal first, but nah. Eh. Maybe we should. Like, the Enforcer kind of shuts down their whole board, though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I want to take 9? Let's just stabilize the board. God, they have another torch? What the heck? I guess we still knew they had that.
Shields!
Yeah, I don't like how I did this. I should have just got harsh roll, I guess.
A discovery for the ages.
Yeah, this is really bad. Terrible, terrible play. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna go to 2. It's so bad. I thought we'd at least get to vanquish something, but no. So we're dead. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get a torch to survive. That's just so lame. Yeah. Terrible, terrible play by me there. So now we need to like naturally draw harsh roll and them to have nothing. We can unnaturally draw it. But it's not quite good enough. I think they're gonna see the attack with everything. Yeah. Went for like a really bad greedy play that did not work out at all. Alright, just kidding, we're doing one more. Yeah. This is really borderline, but we can cast things.
Winds protect me.
So, looks like an Ikaria deck or just a straight Huru deck. Alright, this is working out okay. They're not doing anything, which I like.
Protect me.
I just want to make sure we continue to hit power drops. It's not the best, but we'll take it. So this is kind of a weird decision. I think I'm just going to Rune Hammer. It's not the best use of Rune Hammer, but especially if they have their own Rune Hammer. Yeah, it's really kind of stupid by me. So bad if they have harsh roll. Just gonna get Knucklebones. Hope to draw it. Hope to draw the power to cast it right there.
What do you see?
Be really disgusted if they harsh roll. Okay, same idea. Really stupid. Yeah, we made such a huge mistake there. At least we can counter the harsh roll if they go for that. Ah, got him.
You don't want to make my allies your enemies.
Though we did kind of have an answer already with Lightning Storm. Ugh. We're just gonna lose to this. So dumb. Hopefully we can draw a unit that can absorb a hit or draw our own relic weapon here. This is not a bad set of things to have in hand. Alright. Now they're really putting the pressure on. Alright. That gets the job done for a turn anyway. Hopefully, if they have no... I'm sure they'll vanquish it or something, though. Yeah.
Face the storm.
That doesn't kill us. We'll just permafrost it or vanquish. No. Alright. Scrap tank. That is what the doctor ordered. They could easily just have another Channel the Tempest. Or that. Alright. Wow. That's just a lot of relic weapons. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching. Just another look at the deck if you want to see it. Knucklebones, fun card. Makes you really think on your feet once you resolve it, even though you're advantaged to win. Like, you saw some of those games that you still have to play pretty carefully to get out of some sticky spots with random cards. But it's a fun deck. I think it is somewhat competitive. We were doing okay in Masters. It's just definitely not something you're ever going to want to try to climb with, but if you're just looking to have a decent win rate and have some fun, I think this list is decent, and you can tweak these numbers. If you want to gamble that you're not going to face any aggro, you can just take out Lightning Storm and maybe play some more choices, or maybe 1-1 here would be a nice addition. I think like the power base and like the searchers we have, I think that has been worked out pretty well. I think those games we didn't have very many problems with getting to 7 or having the right color, right influence. I think we had the right mix there. Enforcer is not a must play, so you could maybe look to see if there's something else. Rune Hammer's not a must play. The Staff's not a must play, but I think you do want the 4 Omens. It seems to let you get Knucklebones every game pretty reliably. Yeah, so have fun with the deck and come back to Numot Gaming for more Eternal content.